Good day to everybody out there to see thy wealth, water your health. Drink a glass of water. And today we want to talk about the layoffs, the massive layoffs that's going on right now. If you look on here at this computer right here, it says massive job layoffs are occurring in the US, reaching levels not seen since COVID-19 pandemic. Companies across various sectors, including tech, retail, and even federal agencies are cutting jobs. This wave of layoffs is driven by factors like cost-cutting measures, restructuring, and the increasing impact of artificial intelligence on the workforce. What are you going to do when AI and these robots take over your job? I just left from living in Los Angeles for the last 11 years. And I must say that these robots are taking over a lot of jobs. You see robots going down in streets delivering food. You see the AI with the cars, the Waymo a couple years ago, riding around with nobody in it, and you just got people in the back. Job layoffs are coming. What are you actually doing to be proactive to make sure that you are taking care of financial resources so that when the jobs are taken away and stripped, you can continue to support your family? Here's a more detailed look. Many companies, including major players like Microsoft, Amazon, Bumble, have announced significant layoffs. These are major companies. Tech sector impact. The tech industry is particularly hard hit, with companies like Intel, Meta, and Google slashing thousands of jobs. This is very telling. Several months ago, even last year, lots of CEOs stepped down. In fact, that was the most CEOs last year that stepped down since COVID. And then we saw what happened the year after that happened. COVID came. So last year, a lot of CEOs stepped down. Let's see what happened this year. Pay attention. AI and automation. AI and automation are cited as key factors contributing to layoffs, with some companies reducing staff and roles impacted by these technologies. Government layoffs. Federal agencies have been affected, with cost-cutting initiatives leading to job losses. Look, man, the first half of 2025 has seen a significant surge in layoffs, with the highest number of cuts since the first half of 2020. If that's not a sign of the times and the economy, listen, you have to do your own research. Or listen, if you can't I don't use a microwave, I'm sorry. This is a dehydrator. But if you can't take what I'm reading or what you see that's going on the news and actually learn from it, I don't want to say you deserve everything that's coming for you, but you can't complain to nobody when things don't add up to you later on and you didn't take the initiative. I'm just getting ready to drop a video. I probably already dropped it already of me offering people the opportunity to participate and me giving them $50 so they can go out and buy some seeds and flower pots so they can start a garden and grow some food at home. Because that's what I do here. I live off the grid. I don't have a water bill. I don't have an electrical bill. I don't have a mortgage payment. I don't have any grocery bill. I have 100+ fruit trees here. I don't have to go to a grocery store if I don't want to. I mean, maybe if I want to go get some knives and things like that, I don't produce these types of things. But, I don't need them to actually live. So with the job losses that's coming, this is why I inadvertently prepared, because I wasn't preparing for a doomsday. That's why I say inadvertently. I love to create and make my own food. I love coconut waters. So I wanted to grow my own food before I even thought about some dumb crap like this. Yes, I thought about it because movies always help us as a people to prepare for what let's just say this. They usually put in the movies what's to come, or a good similarity to what's to come. Not always accurate, but yes, we are preparing for the inevitable, which is having to take responsibility for your life and accountability for your actions. That's all. That's it. So it's a lot of layoffs coming. Bills are still going to be due. Food is still going to need to be intook. You're going to still need to eat. Water. You're still going to need to be out here and live. You have to start creating. Grow your own food. And with that, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. The layoffs are real. The government layoffs when have you seen all these layoffs from the government? We do see companies and Fortune 500 companies making layoffs and CEOs and shit stepping down, but the government with all these layoffs with Doge and all that, not to say that they needed all that shit before, because it might have been a lot of money that was being spent in places that we may not have had it We don't know. There's a reason why that is a trillion, 30, 40 trillion. I don't know. You got people out here saying debt is good and some saying debt ain't good. Me personally, I know how to use debt if given to me. I know how to use debt. I used to not know how to use it. Now I know how to use it, but I don't. Nothing opposed to it, but listen, man, thank y'all for tapping in. This man, See Thy Wealth, water your health, drink a glass of water. Good day to everybody. So as you can see, we in the kitchen cooking tonight, some dinner. It's my first time cooking in the house, so I figured I'd get that on camera. Why not? Just gonna make some, I don't know, a little mixture here. Some mushrooms, tomatoes, red pepper, green pepper, yellow pepper, red onion, okra, avocado, got some chickpeas up here, and some olives. Just gonna throw that on a pot and do some cooking for everybody out here and just show y'all a nice little healthy meal. All right, y'all with me? So we've already rinsed off where's the tomato? Rainy night or rainy day, off and on. Cut up our onion, bring the trash. Here, follow me. It's been a while since I've done really any cooking. I've been eating out, unfortunately. I'm not really a big person, a guy that likes to eat out so much. I don't mind if it's a healthy place, but even still, I like to cook my own food. Ever since the pandemic, I've been whipping up my own food for the most part. Actually, you know what? We're gonna let y'all catch me from the side here. How about that? Does that work? Bring the camera down a little bit. There we go. All right, so we just chopping up our red onion. I didn't know if I wanted to boil the okra or not. And I think I was gonna fry it. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna just boil it. Then again, I'll boil it. Hey, I don't know what that was about. As you guys can see, this is what I'm cooking on. My portable electrical stove top, and it's getting the job done. Garbanzo beans as well. Definitely gotta get these. Ooh, shit. What the fuck? And they gonna sell it to me and didn't even tell me. God damn. Oops. Maybe something like this. Good day to everybody out there to See Thy Wealth, water your health, drink a glass of water. And man, I don't know what it is about me, but God is showing up for me. Every day, God is showing up for me. I don't know what I did. What did I do to deserve all this greatness that's coming into my life in this universe? Like the universe is God is something. What is it about me that I was given the opportunity to live this life and architect it the way I want? Man, I tell you, give thanks. God has showed up for me in a miraculous way, and I don't know, I think I got some praying grandmothers or somebody's praying. I don't do much praying, but I do believe in a higher power, and I need to start praying. But the fact of the matter is, I am here, I have arrived. Today is supposed to be, or by the time you see this, but today is supposed to be Independence Day, July 4th. Now, I live in Belize, where I think Independence Day is in September 21st, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm an American by nationality. So when I think about independence and I think about freedom, this is what I think about. The ability to have free electricity from the sun, free. Freedom, free water from the well or the rain, right? No mortgage, because I paid for cash. I paid everything cash. Taxes is probably $18 a year. How the hell can you beat that? And the grocery store is right outside. We got over about 100 fruit trees out here. Garden. So when I say God has been fruitful to me, I am really telling you the truth here. I gotta give the credit to God. Listen, man, this is unbelievable. Considering the fact that I was just locked up for 6.5 years for being a petty drug dealer. And now to be here to experience this freedom, because you gotta believe it. I came home, even though I was free from behind them bars, they still had that ankle bracelet on my leg. And they said, you can't leave this house for a year. Because I had to do, well, the last time I had to do an extra 1.5 years. I was supposed to do an extra 1.5 years, but I paid a lawyer and he was able to knock that time out. So, that was God. But I'm just thankful to be free. Free from not a prison, but free from the 9 to 5. Free from paying whatever power company. Free from paying the water, my tax bill, however that. Free from paying a mortgage payment. That is very huge. Those 3 major bills right there. Rent, lease, mortgage, they gone. Now we have water, electricity. All of those bills are gone. That is freedom to me. That is what you call being independent. If you have to go to work today, go ahead and collect your coins. But that's not being independent. That's not freedom to me. This is fucking freedom to me. Nobody can tell me what to do. Nobody. Man, if you want to go to another level, we could talk about National Guards and militaries and all that. Yeah, of course. Nobody come over here and tell me I owe them nothing. I gotta give them anything. I got to move. I got to get out. Nada. That's what you call freedom and independence. That's priceless to me. You can't give me no bread to get this up. If you do, I got to go do it. Same thing over again. But I'm in a great location. I could have not. Listen, man, that's why I say God be working in my favor. I'm in a great location. I could not have asked for anything better. I must be real. I could not have asked for anything better than this house, right? This land, this house, the workers that I came in contact with, everybody was a blessing. And I had to show up. And I'm gonna pat myself on the back. I've been here for a little over 2 months now. I ain't got no bills in the mail yet. No. When I go back to my mailbox in Los Angeles, I guarantee you there's some things up in that, but shouldn't be no bills. I ain't got no debt. Just paperwork, bank statements, maybe a couple checks from electricity that I canceled in the States and they owe me a deposit back, something like that. But man, we are truly free and we are truly blessed, man. We are not taking none of this for granted. I know that God showed up for me. And I also showed up for me because this is the thing. We cannot just pray on God to deliver us from whatever we're trying to get away from. We also got to put that legwork in, that groundwork, that mental fortitude. We have to some work. We can't pray. We can't drink a bottle of bleach, pray over that shit and expect to live. You got to do some work. Stop being lazy. In fact, that's my new thing. I'm getting ready to do a challenge. I'm getting ready to challenge. That's in my next video. But you can't be lazy. Yes, you can pray to God. This is the dehydrator. I don't deal with microwaves. This is the dehydrator. It's like several than one. But you know, let's stay focused here, people. A lot of distractions. Focus on what you need to focus on. Give your time some of the distractions. Get back on point, right? Stay focused. Nobody's coming to save you but you. Nobody. And with that, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Thank y'all for tapping in. This your man, See Thy Wealth. Water your health. Drink a glass of water. And just keep praying and actually show up for yourself because God is going to show up. Are you going to show up? Peace.